everybody. Anthony here with the Pacific Northwest Hypnosis Conference Speaker Spotlight. And today we are here with Evan Baumgardner out of West Seattle, one of the locals that we actually have on board. And we're excited to have him here. Jim, why don't you tell us a little bit about, why don't you?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you the most important thing that Evan Baumgardner will always, in my book, be a hero because he did buy ticket number 1 to the conference. First ticket bought. Of course, we had to refund him because then he became a speaker, but that's all right. I forgive him. So Evan is one of the locals, keeping our commitment to, include locals into this. And Evan's presented at other places. He's a really fantastic guy. Evan, can you tell us about what you are? You have 2 talks scheduled. You've got one for the public, I believe, and one for hypnotists. Can you start off with the public talk?
Yeah, the public talk is driver's ed for the mind, and I'm really excited for this one. It goes into a lot about releasing emotions, not being reactive to the things we feel, and more importantly, like accepting that we're feeling something. And a lot of people are afraid to feel anger because they will be reactive to it in a destructive way. And this is about kind of letting go of the value judgments and going, you know what? I can control how I react. And I can, instead of doing it in a destructive pattern, I can do it in a constructive way and channel it into something that benefits me. And it's really changed the way I've been doing my own self-hypnosis practice. And it's going to be a lot of fun to actually bring to people and show them how to do it themselves.
Right on.
What a great title. I love that title. And I should say too, the public talks, if you're a hypnotist and this is going to be of value to you, you can go to that one too. But we are limiting the access for the general public. They've got specific classes for them because they're getting a discounted price. So they're able to, this is one of the great features that we have there. And it's really aimed at the general public, just like some of the other talks we have. So again, hypnotists, you can go anywhere you want. Evan, what are you going to teach us hypnotists?
Let's see. Well, the second talk I'm doing, the one that's more for hypnotists, is about working with Bell's palsy clients. And that is a bit of a passion project of mine, seeing as how my struggle with Bell's palsy was what brought me into hypnosis in the first place, and kind of showing some techniques on how to get your clients the most relief from it. Some of the things that they're going to be dealing with that maybe hypnotists don't know, but it'll be a great way to kind of open up your market to a group of people that are in this anxious place of like, all right, what now? Because it especially if it develops into synchronesis, it kind of blows up your life. And a lot of people don't feel like themselves, and hypnosis is a great way to get back to actually being yourself and not letting that define you. And I think it's a small market. It's definitely one that benefits from our profession though. And there's a lot of different things that as hypnotists we can do to reach out to people and actually give them a lot better support than treating it strictly as a cosmetic issue, because there's a lot more to it than that. We can even do things to lessen physical symptoms.
Right on.
Wow. That's incredible. I'm just thinking too that, it may be a very small niche market, but if somebody's especially if somebody's really drawn to medical hypnosis, it seems like one of the things that you'd want to add to your playbook as you treat different things like that. And I'm guessing too that some of these techniques could, and maybe you haven't explored this because you're really focused on Bell's palsy, but there might be other conditions that your kind of protocol treatment could help with.
Oh, definitely. And I mean, there's a host of things that can come up alongside of Bell's palsy. I focus mostly on synchronesis, but I mean, it affects the entire muscle group in the face. So we can do kinetic shift and loosen that up and actually give some physical relief to it. Tendonitis is another common thing that hypnosis can work with. So there's a lot of different issues that come up alongside of Bell's palsy and synkinesis that we can work with, that I don't think people that suffer from it fully realize. But especially if somebody is like a combination hypnotist and say like acupuncturist or aromatherapist, some else that may work with people that have Bell's palsy, there's going to be great tools to add alongside of what you might already be doing.
Right on.
That's awesome. And you've got a really kind of a success story for yourself. You've been acting as your own subject.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've noticed some pretty astonishing results, watching your TikTok videos.
Thanks. Yeah. It's when I first got into hypnosis, I mean, my focus was getting myself back, getting my confidence back, getting rid of the anxiety that came with having it, and being like, oh God, how can I go to a restaurant and eat soup now?
Sorry, that kind of makes
that matter.
I don't mean to laugh. That doesn't.
Yes, you do.
Well,
Jim.
come on, it was a joke.
Yes, you
Great.
do. That's why you invited him out to dinner so often back when he first got that.
Let's go get some fun. Let's go.
Let's invite Evan out for dinner. Ha ha.
Wow, I was really focused on the building back the confidence, getting the emotional part, getting yourself back to it. And then, but knowing how Milton Erickson beat polio with hypnosis and was able to walk again, I'm like, okay, maybe there's something here that can do it. I mean, he might have also been a wizard. So, I mean, I'm not going to do that, but it was the physical stuff was something I put on the back burner until I realized that, a technique I'd used for emotional stuff worked on me for physical relief. And I'm like, oh, well, here's my way in versus just doing visualizations. And
right on.
So then I started focusing more, doing self-hypnosis with that and a few different protocols. And within a week, I whistled for the first time in 8 years.
Wow.
So, and there's still been improvements coming. I mean, that was a massive one, but I'm definitely noticing more and more symmetry coming back every day, and just keeping at it. So things are changing, and it can change. So
nice.
Yeah.
Right on.
And it's all hypnosis. I'm not doing anything else with it. No acupuncture or anything like that.
Right on. And so we are going to be seeing you for that. It's an hour on, I believe it's an hour that you're doing on Saturday, and then 2 hours for the Bell's palsy thing. Is that true? Or is it just an hour for each one? I don't remember.
Strike that, reverse it.
Okay. Flip flop, reverse it.
Hour for Bell's palsy on Sunday, and then I believe Saturday is 2 hours driver's ed for the mind, or how I learned to stop worrying and let shit go.
Right. That's right. So it's going to be exciting to have you there and presenting. There's going to be hopefully a good selection of people to choose from for that public day, and I'm hoping that you get a lot of folks in your class.
There's a great selection already. Looking at it, I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna be talking. I'm excited for that. I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm missing a lot of other great talks.
Right.
Too. So, I mean, it's definitely
always the case
everybody.
when you present.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
hey,
so
Evan,
ahead,
why are you so excited to be presenting at the Pacific Northwest Hypnosis Conference, by the way?
It's our conference here in the Northwest. It's right in our backyard. Conference. And
I love it. Yeah.
And that's great. And there's a lot of practitioners up here, and I don't know too many of them. I know you guys, I'm getting to know more people, but a lot of us tend to work in the vacuum, and it's going to be great to have our own community here and kind of bring that solidarity together. And it give people a chance that maybe can't go to other ones to get to something a lot closer. And
Absolutely.
it's a great spot for it. Beautiful that time of year, and beautiful any time of year, but especially that.
Absolutely. Anthony?
I have nothing more to add. I've known Evan for a while now. I'm glad that we were able to get him involved. I'm excited to be a part of his exploration into the presentation area of his career and starting that aspect of things for him. It's exciting to be a part of that. To see where it is next year when you come back and what you present next year.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Maybe it'll be a full workshop on Bell's palsy.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Who knows?
Never know.
Awesome. Hey, thanks everybody for watching. Thank you, Evan. Thank you, of course, Anthony. We are, this is Speaker Spotlight. We hope that you'll join us on June 3rd and 4th, 2023 at the Greater Tacoma Convention Center in Tacoma, Washington. And you can get more information, get those tickets and sponsorship opportunities over at PNWHypnosisConference.com. Take care.
Bye, everybody.